Please hang up and try again.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Hathaway. This is... And I'm calling on behalf of credit services. Card services, I should say. You might be busy, so I'm just going to take a moment of your time, okay?
I'm guessing that, let me try this here. I'm just learning this, but,
Sure.
let's see, from kind of the tone of your voice, I'm guessing you're probably about 5'11" and brown hair. Am I right?
Just about right, I think.
Nice. Taking a psychic class.
Well, let me let you know, I do have to let you know the call is monitored and recorded for quality assurance. That way you know that.
Okay.
And the purpose of my call is to thank you for being a valued card holder. To show our appreciation, we've arranged for you to review the new Credit Defense Platinum service risk-free for 30 days.
So does that mean, is that like a platinum refundable charge?
Yeah, exactly. Kind of along those lines. What happens is it's a 30-day risk-free. So we're introducing you to the service. There's no risk on your part. It protects you if you're unemployed, disabled, or hospitalized. And what it does is you can still use the card during that period. For 89 cents per each $100 of your ending monthly balance, you will have a fixed benefit payment on your account for up to 6 months. So if you're out of work, disabled, or hospitalized for a period of up to 6 months, your payment on your account is your minimum payment is covered for that.
So what about my toe implant? Would it cover that?
Well, you'll want to look at the specifics of the material that we're going to be sending to you. We have arranged to send the membership materials out to you for the 30-day satisfaction guaranteed basis. Review them thoroughly and decide for yourself for more specific questions.
Well, see what happened is I was about to get in the car and my wife was backing it up and ran over my toe. And at first, I didn't think much of it. But later that day, when I came home and took off my shoes, and I actually didn't notice it then either. But it apparently swollen up some because when I stubbed it later on, it pretty much came off, and so I had to run to the doctor. And by then, they said the toe had been dead for hours. And
yeah, I've had a similar toenail problem myself. Mine's actually been dark purple black for 3 months because I stubbed it. And but right now the new toe is growing in. It's actually kind of interesting how that happens. But you might definitely want to see
So what did they have you do with it? I mean, like did they prescribe something for you or what did you do?
No, he just took a look at it and said he could drain the pus and go from there. But basically at that point it was just a matter of grinning and bearing the pain because it was just my toenail. It wasn't the toe itself. But just
somebody told me.
Back to the information about this particular product is you'll get the information in the mail. If you think the service isn't for you, just call the toll-free number and your membership is canceled and the credit account is credited, so you have that 30-day period. But I just need to verify some information, okay, Charles?
Well, see, the thing is, too, is somebody told me that I could that if you, I guess this is supposed to be one of those home remedy kind of things, but that if I soak it in Pepto-Bismol, it's supposed to it's supposed to help the kind of encourage the pus to come out without having to squeeze it out.
I just
and that's
salt.
That's pretty much. Oh yeah, salt would be a little more painful, I think, than the Pepto-Bismol. But yeah, I did that, and it worked pretty good. It didn't make the scar kind of stay more pink colored than the traditional skin color, but
being pink would do that. Don't
and
story short, I do feel better. I just have to get in touch with a couple of different let you know a couple of different points on the call, and I do have to call a certain amount of calls for the service I'm providing tonight. Would it be okay if I verify some information real quick, Charles?
About the Pepto? Well,
no,
I just got the stuff at the local grocery store. I think it was kind of the powder kind that you mix with water. And it's about 3-to-1 solution, I think, and you kind of stir it there, and then if you actually, I heard that if you add a little bit of oil too, it's supposed to make the texture work a little better. But when I did it, I just kind of had had it, my foot soak in it, gave it kind of a foot bath, and I bet that would even work on your toenail thing, and because especially with the black and blue, I've heard that the black and blue is a discoloration of the skin, because of a pigment problem, and the Pepto is supposed to restore some of the red fibers and so when it's done, it looks more pink than purple and black. So that's what I would do with that. And I know with mine, I did that, and I kind of soaked it for about an hour, and after that, the pain was pretty much gone, and the pus had kind of flown out, and I talked to the doctor afterward, and he'd never heard of that solution before, which kind of surprised me because it worked so well for me. I learned it from my aunt who she had busted her finger and sliced it up pretty good, and she pretty much did the Pepto-Bismol solution, and with her, she was the one that gave me the idea to put the oil in it too, because but she used vegetable oil. I used I think soybean oil, but when
I
she,
can't really recommend any particular doctor salves, but in regards to the point of the call, Wells Fargo, I do have to kind of move forward on that. Is it okay if I just verify some information real quick, Charles? Like your home address and where you were born and stuff.
Oh well, I've already got that.
Because in order to send out the information to you, we just have to verify that, and we do tape record the remainder of the call for quality assurance, if that's okay.
Yeah. Well, so far it sounded pretty good quality from my end. I think.
Right. It's going to be a service. It's called the Credit Defense Platinum, where if you're hurt, unemployed, or disabled, you get a fixed benefit payment for that account. So at this point, I'll go ahead and record the call with your permission. Well,
if you want, I could even drop by tomorrow afternoon. I think I'm off at about 3, and I could drop by. That would probably work better for me anyway.
No problem. Again, thank you for your time, Mr. Hathaway.
You're very welcome.
That's okay. And if you have any questions about this particular offer, please call the 800 number. It's 800.
Yeah.
Hope your toe gets better, and do have a good evening.
Yeah, good luck with your toe as well. Have a
good night, all right?
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.